Hello, everybody, and welcome to my home and welcome to my sacred space that I prepared for us today. I'm Olivia, and this is Tarot and Coffee with Olivia, here to do your daily pick a card. Before we get started, I do want to tell each of you how much I appreciate you, how much I really love the likes and dislikes. If you want to do it now, you know you're going to like the video. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up now. If not, that's fine. You can go ahead and watch the rest of the video. See if you really like it. Okay. So today, instead of doing our regular thought of the day, I went ahead and added some love cards to the top of your card. So you're going to get 2 cards today or more, because some people choose more. It's designed as a thought of the day and then a card of the day. So everybody gets the same thought of the day, usually. That's not how we're doing it today. And then some people pick more than one. I'm kind of all over the map here because I'm fake shuffling. I'm not fake shuffling. I'm really shuffling, but I already have the cards drawn. However, I didn't want to disappoint anybody who came here for the shuffling. Shuffling is one of my favorite parts when I watch others' videos. So yeah, it is a thing to just tune in to listen to the shuffling. Okay, so you pick your card by looking at the card toppers, and I will show you those up close so that you can see how beautiful they are, because from far away you can't always tell. This is a very light volcanic rock. Let's see if we can get a good... There we go. You can see. It's a beautiful little rock, and it's a beautiful little color. And then we have the rose selenite, very intricate. You can see how sometimes, I think you can see how you might see some little sparkles in there, almost like little shards of glass or grains of sand. And then we have this very heavy, cold rock. That volcanic rock is actually kind of room temperature, whereas this one feels very cold in the hand. It is chalkopyrite, but it is iron ore. Not iron ore, copper ore. See the red? That's copper ore. Gotta tell it true, man. And this is selenite, which, oops, let's get a good focus on that. For some reason, it doesn't want to focus. There you go. Now you can see that nice sheen. Okay. So here we are. We're really ready to get started right now. If you need more time to pick your card, go ahead and pause the video. You can take that time. If you haven't already, subscribe to this video so that you can find me easily when you're needing a pick of the day, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to look and see what 2 cards we have under the volcanic rock. We're going to start. Let's start with your love card. Let's see what you have. I didn't look at these. I don't know what they are. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Now, with these cards, they usually talk about romantic love, but I'd like to expand it to express your love. Just leave it at that. Go ahead and make a loving gesture. So it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be loving, showing love to your grandmother, or showing love to a sibling or a neighbor even, or even a stranger. Working in the public, you get a lot of chances to express love and care to a stranger. And that was one of my favorite parts of working out in the public. Let's see what your card of the day is. And you have the Six of Wands. So I'm just going to read to you from my notes. It's about success through teamwork. It's about success in being lifted up, but that coming through teamwork. United we stand. You succeed in getting various factors involved to join forces. You formulate your will so positively that you are able to mobilize all the forces. I'm going to say that a different way. You paint your reality and your desires so plainly and beautifully that others want to join in. So, what does this mean for you today? It just means you've got the power. You've got some power here. You've got some project that you'd like to get started on or work on, or maybe you don't. Maybe you're formulating some ideas. But express those ideas, and as you do, and as you get started, you may find that teamwork, that others may want to join in. You may ask others to join in. It could be a work project. It could be something completely different. It could be an art project, choir. These days, we're doing all this social distancing, but there's so many creative ways to work together on many different kinds of projects. And this is a promise for you today that should you get involved in a project that others will want to, and as long as you let people know what you're doing and show them what you're doing, others will want to get involved, and through that you will succeed. All right, let's see what the Selenite has under it. Do we want to do, I guess we did the love card first on the last one, so let's go ahead and, the unicorn. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Free yourself. Isn't that interesting that it would be in a love deck? Free yourself. Of course it is. That's because people are interesting, and so are relationships. And sometimes we do find ourselves in places where we need to be freed, where in cages. Sometimes that happens. Page of Swords. All right, the page is youthful. He looks for adventure. The Page of Swords is all about the mind. The Page of Swords. Swords is all about the mind. The world is your oyster today. Take a look around at all the possibilities for adventures and shenanigans. Share your thoughts. Swords are representative of the mind. Share those thoughts. This card points to unconventional innovation, and experimental thinking just might be an adventure of the mind. So there is a little warning with this card because I did draw it upside down, and that is guard against gullibility and ignorance. So know what you're doing before you play with your mind. And when I say adventure of the mind, it could be anything. It could be an adventurous daydream, or it could be a look into meditation for the first time, or it could be even self-hypnotism, or that's a thing. You can do that. Or you might be something with your mind. They talk about experimental thinking. So it just sounds like a fun adventure. Maybe you'll do a logic puzzle. Maybe you'll take a math class. I don't know, but it looks exciting. All right, let's see what we have under the copper, chalkopyrite, the copper ore. Let's see your love card first. Is it upside down again? No. Getting to know each other. Getting to know you. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So sometimes we have to be really brave in order to do this. And then that's what this card is suggesting, that you do that today, that you're brave and that you take the time to get to know one another. And then you have the Five of Hearts. And it looks very somber because it is. This speaks to a metamorphosis, a big change that you're going through. It brought up some major feelings. So you may be having some major feelings. Maybe that's what you're sharing with your significant other or your loved ones. Maybe you're sorting through those feelings and trusting them to help them sort through them with you. Don't run away from these feelings. Instead, sort through them. This is the key to your transformation. And you are experiencing a transformation. And you're right on the cusp of bursting through to the other side. It's good if you have someone that you can sort out these feelings with. You know, we can trust some of our friends. And if you feel like you're not brave enough to trust your friends with your feelings, talk to your dog. Dogs are really good at helping to sort out feelings. They're really good about that. They love to listen. They're there for you. All right, let's see what's under the selenite. Let's see. Our last but not least. And we have, forgiving and learning. Well, I didn't know these love cards were going to be so preachy. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Well, that's the truth from the blue sky, and I can tell you for sure. I struggle with forgiveness a lot. I have a Scorpio moon, and that gets me going. It's very hard for me to forgive, but I work on it. I work on it. I try. Sometimes that's all you can do is try. So cool. Ace of Cups means we can get a new beginning. I love new beginnings. They're so great. So this is all about cleansing. Sometimes I think of baptism, where you're cleansed of all your old sins. You're like a squeaky clean new slate, cleansed of sins. That's kind of funny. Let's talk about it as, rather than sins, let's talk about cleanse those negative emotions and feelings, okay? The things that no longer serve us. And a way that you can do that is you can actually just take a shower or a bath and truly, like, consciously think of the things that sort through your feelings in the shower. Think about the things that you no longer need. What can you drop? What can you forgive and move on? And also can have to do with substances. If you're using substances to mask feelings or emotions, or if you're using substances at all, sometimes it's nice to take a nice break from that, clear your mind, take a nice cleansing shower, evaluate your feelings, feel your feelings, think about forgiveness, and start anew. You got a fresh start. That's what that card represents, a fresh start. And you don't really have to do anything physical in order to have a fresh start. Those are just suggestions, the shower and the removing substances from your life for a little bit. Those are just suggestions. The fact that you have this card today, if that's a card that you picked, and you can pick it after the fact. You don't have to pick the cards only when they're face down. You can pick them also when they're face up. So what I'm trying to say is, just by virtue of having this card, you can go ahead and mentally wipe the slate clean and say, you know what? I'm going to start over today. I'm going to forgive myself all the past stuff that I'm so mad at myself about. I'm going to forgive myself the mistakes I made yesterday. I'm going to start over as a brand new person with a brand new mission. So I hope you liked your card today. And I hope you like this reading. I really appreciate that you guys are here for me. And I really appreciate that I get to do this for you. It is a real pleasure, and it carries me. And so, anyway, now's a good time to give me that thumbs up if you like. You can give me a thumbs down if you want to, but do comment. Those thumbs up, those thumbs down, those comments, and subscriptions. If you subscribe, that all helps YouTube figure out who they want to show my channel to next, or that it'll help them want to share my channel with other people. And I really enjoy reaching as many of you as I possibly can. Many of you that seek, if this is something that you like. So do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Don't make any life-altering changes or decisions based on this or any other tarot pick a card. But do connect with me on my social medias, listed below. There's lots of ways to do that. There's direct links to Keen. There are direct links to my website. And last but not least, subscribe. Thanks for being here. Love you guys. See you next time.